let me tell you guys something. Have you ever thought how there's millions of people every day who wake up and work for another man's dream? Slaves. Every day this man wakes up and says, God damn, I gotta go to a 9 to 5. God damn, I gotta pay these bills. God damn, I can't do what I want because I'm broke and I gotta go work for another man. He can't chase his dreams. He can't chase his goals because he don't got time. He can't eat clean. He can't exercise. He can't mingle because he don't got time. He gotta work. He gotta slave away. He gotta slave away at work. Then he gotta go pay bills. Then he get robbed doing taxes. Then he go to the store. Then he eat poison. Then he go to McDonald's. Then he eat poison because he ain't got no choice because he ain't got no time. And this makes me think, is this how life was meant to be? Is this how God intended life to be? Nah, I don't think so. You see, me personally, I don't work a 9 to 5. So nobody can call me and make me get out of my bed. Nobody can make me do what I don't want to do. So I have some type of control in my life, but I still understand that I'm a slave to the system. Because at the end of the day, I still got to kick my money up to the man at the top. At the end of the day, I still got to go to these same companies and buy their food and buy their gas and buy their products. So all my money is still going up to the top. So I'm no different than you. Only difference than me is that, as you go work for another man, I'm working for myself. But we're all still in the chasing money game, chasing the wealth game, a game that most of us cannot win. I did a quick Google search and seen that Elon Musk, one man, has $200 billion to him alone. It might not be in cash, but net worth. That's a lot of slaves under him. That's a lot of resources that he has. That's a lot of greed. And Jeff Bezos, he's rich too. But Elon Musk is not the only man with that much money. There's a few billionaires. Then imagine a millionaires. Imagine having $100 million to your name. Imagine the things you had to do to get that money. Imagine the mentality you had to accumulate that much money, because you can't print money. We're not printing money. Well, I don't know about them, but I'm not printing money. So when I make money, I have to literally take the money from somebody. I go take your phone, I give it to somebody else, and they give me their money. And I have to do that over and over and over and over and over. Same way you go to work and you put in time. You go to school and you put in your time, your blood, sweat, and tears. You're literally starving. You're literally mentally, physically, and spiritually starving for a piece of paper to go give it to somebody to prove that you can do this job that you probably could have did without going to school, just to get some paper money, just to take that paper money and go give it back to the same men you went to go get this paper, the certificate, to prove to them you can work for them, just to pay them both ways, in your time, with your body, with your money. And you drain yourself spiritually. America's disease ridden. America's full of obesity. But we're one of the wealthiest countries in the world. But we don't have it figured out. Because everything is imbalanced. The people at the top are too greedy. They're taking all the resources. How can one man have $200 billion? Elon Musk can come to my city, Baltimore, and flip Baltimore on his head and make Baltimore beautiful. But it hasn't been done, and it won't be done, because bosses need slaves. And with this money-getting mentality, with this slave mentality, all it breeds is individualism. We're not one. We're not one at all. I can't be one. I'm hungry. I need to take this food. I need to feed myself and I need to feed my family. I don't have enough money to spare. I can't just give my time away, because when I give my time away, I won't have enough time to make money. I won't have enough time to take care of myself. How many times do we hear that? Yo, I can't get in shape. I can't go to the gym because I don't got time. I can't sit here and prep my own meals because I don't got time. I can't even take care of myself because I don't got time. I got to go to work. I got to make this money. We're all slaving away for money. White man can agree on this. The black man can agree on this. The Indian man, the Asian man, the Mexican man. We all can agree that we all need money. Why don't we just chop money? Why don't we just chop it? Of course, I'm ranting. I don't got the solutions. This shit is not gonna happen overnight. I don't got no power. I don't got enough money to make all this shit happen. But this is why I love my family. Why? Because if I didn't have my family, I wouldn't have the backbone. I wouldn't be able to take the leap. I wouldn't be able to take the risk to start my own business. I dropped out of school to do business, and luckily for me, it worked out. But if it wasn't for my moms, my granny and my sister holding it down, I wouldn't be able to do this because I wouldn't have time. I wouldn't have time to sit here and rant. I wouldn't have time to sit here and think about Elon Musk and how much goddamn money this man has. I wouldn't have time to sit here and go vegan and go raw vegan and experiment with food and allow my body to go up and down in energy because I wouldn't have energy to go out and make money. But I have family. I work, my mom work, my granny work, my sister work. So we all work and we all pitching in to sustain and maintain and increase our longevity in life. So imagine doing this solo. Imagine having to make every single meal yourself. Imagine having to pay every single bill yourself. Imagine eating every meal by yourself. Imagine waking up by yourself all day, every day. Of course you're sad. Of course you're obese. Of course you're depressed. Of course you're on a bunch of medications. Of course you don't got time for yourself. Of course you're a slave. You're doing everything by yourself. We weren't built to be by ourselves, man. I don't believe that. Because I know what family has done for me. I know what having friends have done for me. I have a good family. I have a good amount of friends. Of course I'm successful. Of course I'm building muscle. Of course I got money. Of course I'm intelligent. I got so many people around me that are my backbone. So as long as I remain strong and they remain strong, we cannot fall because we are stronger together. 10 men will kill 1 man. So I'm going to slow down because I'm getting this rush of blood that's going through my head and it's making me, I just feel a little too stimulated right now. So I'm going to slow down. But imagine this. Imagine if everybody around you, imagine if the whole world thought like this. Not only thought like this, then we took action with these thoughts. We can overrun the government and make them change, force them to change, kick them out because the people at the top, can we really blame them? Can we really blame them for extorting us, abusing us, enslaving us? Because we allow it. We're literally spreading our butt cheeks and saying, fuck me. That's what we're doing. When you go to work and you slave away, you go to school, you slave away. Most people are going to die poor. Most people were born poor. They're going to die poor. They're going to die weak. They're going to grow weak. They're going to grow old with diseases and be walking with a cane at 50. So anyway, the best thing you can do is to make sure as an individual you are strong. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually every single day. And of course, make sure the people around you is just as strong. Make sure your mom's is good. Make sure your pops is good. Make sure your brother is good. Make sure your sister is good. Make sure your auntie is good. Make sure your aunt, make sure your uncle is good. Make sure your brother down the street is good. Make sure your best friends are good. You don't got to have a big circle, but make sure the people around you actually respect you. And when they come around, they feed you love and you do the same. Keep in contact with them. Build a community. It goes a long way, man. So when you fall, you have a pillow to fall on. When they fall, they have a pillow to fall on. You can lift each other back up. We're stronger in numbers. Guaranteed. I just want to add one more thing. And yeah, the glasses is on, but let me take this off, man. Let me stop playing. I'm not perfect. I'm playing the money game. I play the fly game. I'm chasing just like everybody else. But I'm promising you now, man, there's going to come a point where I'm going to break. And I've already hit this point at like 18 where I had an awakening and I changed my life for the better. But I'm going to break again. I don't know when, but I'm going to break. And I'm going to break loose and I'm going to really get to the happiness. Because for the past few weeks, when I changed my diet and things just started clicking, things just started making sense, life just started becoming more clear, I understand that we ain't living right. People around me ain't living right. They ain't thinking right. There ain't no way I'm going back to the old way I'm living. It's impossible. I'm living in heaven now. Let me extend this because shout out to religion. And maybe I need to do more studies. But when I talk to religious people, especially Christians, they keep talking about heaven, 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 heaven. They put too many emphasis on the afterlife when I go outside and I feel the sun hit my body and I'm making love to the fruit and I'm hearing the birds and I'm feeling that sun burn my body and turn me brown or black and I'm just feeling good and I'm all happy. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm thinking, my God, I'm in heaven right now. Because I don't know what's going to happen when I die. When I'm dead, that's the last time I'm going to breathe, bro. Like, I'm really gone, man. Why would I be so fixated on that? I already know I'm going to die. I should be focused on the real life. Because guess what? That hurt, my nigga. I'm living. I'm alive, bruh. You can hear me. You can see me. I'm alive, man. So this is heaven. Focus on that.